Hadaway and Richter rescue Mayo Chizawa and interrogate her along with Takumi Yumioka. Yet they fail to gain any particularly useful information about the curse bearers. They decide to return to Hadaway's home when...
Ooh, 5 p.m.
Oof, it's getting... Sun's getting real low. We received an update on the hostage situation. The 56-year-old male suspect who announced his intent to commit mass murder in Sumida City today
is dead.
Had taken a woman hostage and gone on the run, but was found by the police in a park in Sumida after 4 p.m. and confirmed dead. The weapon the suspect was said to possess was nowhere to be found on site, and its whereabouts are currently unknown. Furthermore, the female hostage was not present, and the search for her continues. Well, that's depressing. Interesting. If it's being reported on the news, then that lends credence to her story. Anyways, I should ask about her side of the story. What? Oh, hey!
Oh, Jesus! That's right. They ran into her earlier, and she was like, "Can I take shelter?" And then
oh yeah,
stuff happened. I can't believe she jump scared me.
Yeah, she got me too.
Well, it's just like I said, right?
The female hostage mentioned on the news just now. That must have been you. Which means you killed Nejima with your own curse stone.
You said you'd give me refuge, so I came to take you up on that offer. What are you planning?
Murder.
Me? Little old me? Well, obviously. I'm on to my last resort. So you're a curse bearer with a curse stone too, right? Are you surprised? Yes, I have a curse stone of my own. It's the Taiko Tsugaru. Then why go after other people's curse stones?
Have you ever heard of Dragon Ball?
Because killing people is bad, you know? Don't you think so too?
What's up, Nix? I think so.
I think Haruwe believes that in general, yes, it is bad.
Where is the one-sided read? Yeah, Nejima didn't have it when they found him. So she must have it.
She must have taken it, yeah.
But whatever her curse be, like, she was able to activate it during the daytime, so it's got to be pretty powerful.
Yeah. You're right. It's wrong to kill people for the sake of resurrection.
But stealing the souls of others, the other people that people have killed, now that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay, right? And it's not even 1 for 1, so it's hardly a fair exchange. Either way, that's why I wanted to only use soul drugs gathered by others. But that didn't work out in the end. No one had the backbone to use their curse. The world's gone soft. With no one mercilessly using their curse in pursuit of their own goals, I had to take matters into my own hands.
I heard Nabagaki, the young man you were with, used his curse stone too.
Huh? How do you know that? Ugh, creepy much? Are you stalking me?
I may have heard it from a detective I know.
Ugh, there it is. Cops. Bet you know a bunch. I know your type. People who boast just because they know a couple of cops. But the police is filled with nothing but scum. Agami said ACAB.
My, you seem to hold quite a grudge against the Force.
Speaking of, this guy's really creeping me out. What's the deal with him anyway? You gonna explain? Even the way he moves is all weird and exaggerated. Like he's from some kind of manga.
Right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Rick de Belmont.
No thank you.
Wow, rude much? I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and look at my Mockingbird stickers. Fuck you guys. Now, let's introduce ourselves.
Yeah. Let me introduce myself. It's hard to talk as strangers. Is it? And are you okay telling me who you are? Well, I won't stop you. Do as you please.
Oh no, she might have the one-sided read. We should not do that.
Well, too late.
Oh well.
Huh. Well, I am Harue Shigima, and this is my house. My father and husband are both with the police. Is that so? Then you know the cops are just the worst people, right? Well, there are certainly many who are cold, especially with their own family. In a police family, one is always expected to just grin and bear it, no matter what happens. God, I know, right? What a relief. You understand. I think we might get along. Oh, well, I'm glad then.
And I'm Rick Takai, private investigator.
Did I ask? But, you're an investigator. Your job is to sneak around and follow people to pry into their secrets, right? Oh, is that why you keep probing with all these questions? Ew.
Guess there's not much I can do to change that terrible impression you got of me.
Hey, lady, why are you working with this dude? I asked him to look into something for me. Really? It's just that he keeps thinking this way.
Down, Richter. Anyways, I should ask about her side of the story. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's see.
More introductions?
Isn't your father a police officer as well?
That man is not my father, not in name or deed. Sounds like there's some bad blood there. I've already legally cut all ties. He even had the nerve to act all high and mighty today and still refused to help me.
You met him today?
Yes, today. Remember that Chief Tsutsumi who was chasing Nejima? Well, that's him, my dad.
What? You're his daughter?
Former daughter, I've cut ties. Damn. He never acted like a father, so he doesn't deserve the title.
You know, I heard something about that Nejima guy. Apparently, he wanted to get revenge on Chief Inspector Tsutsumi for his arrest by going after his daughter.
Wait, really?
And I heard that the police have been searching non-stop to take you into protective custody. So that explains why the police was staking out your place, too.
Man, how could I have known that? They came in such intimidating numbers. Wait, hold on a minute. Doesn't that mean that Nejima was specifically after my life today?
That sounds about right. It's a good thing you got out unscathed, or rather, managed to turn the tables on him.
Oh, that means legally speaking, it was self-defense. But that truly was quite frightening. To think I'd have to go through this just for being related to a cop. It's a disgrace. It truly is, to cause their own child such trouble.
110 blows is not self-defense.
She had to be sure. I'm sorry. It's okay. You're not the one that needs to apologize, lady. I am sorry. It just reminded me of what happened to my son. Your son? What happened? ... My child was also kidnapped and murdered in order to enact revenge against the police, you see. What? How awful! That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Now that you say it, I do remember hearing about an incident like that last year. That must have been your son, huh? My condolences.
More More introductions.
Damn. Her duck lips. They're little tiny ones, though.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, although we've met a few times, I didn't even know your name. I guess we're more like acquaintances now. There we go.
Here we go.
So, what were we talking about again?
Curses.
Oh, right. Yutaru Namigaki. He's no good, honestly. He was such a wuss. I had to spur him on so many times for him to even use his curse. And even then, he was pissing his pants. You don't want to do a murder, but you're okay telling someone else to do a murder?
Yeah.
Just when I take my eyes off him, he hands over his curse stone to someone. Honestly, he's a disappointment. So that's what happened. Which is why I figured I had to do it myself if I wanted it done right, you know? That's why my last resort is collecting soul drags on my own. So when you were taken hostage by Nejima, you used the curse stone in the gardens and swiftly made your getaway? Well, yeah. I didn't really have time to think on it. At the time, I only thought of how to get it out of there. Then, what about now? Could you use it again? Your curse stone? Well, the curse stone doesn't respond during the day, but...
Bullshit.
Bullshit!
Bullshit.
It's evening now. So I tried using the curse just now, and yep, it seems I activated it. Girl, if we look over and Richter is beaten to death, I'm gonna be very upset.
What? You're using it now?
It might still be a little weak. I guess it's not supposed to be used repeatedly. But I think I could get it to work once more. Oh. That's so. Sure is. So, I'll give you a final warning. It's already started, so be careful,
What?
It started.
Oh, I hate this.
What started? The curse, of course. All that's left is for the conditions to be fulfilled.
Calm down, man. If using a curse, one would target a curse bearer.
We activated her curse. The curse stones can be used already? I let my guard down. I didn't think it could be used this early in the evening.
Man, please calm down.
What should I do? Should I keep her talking?
Whoa! Which curse stone? What are your stone's conditions? Do you have a light on you? Beg for forgiveness? What are the haunted clappers? What's your family like? Why me? Nejima's death? What is the Taiko Tsuguru? What was Nejima's curse stone? Okay.
I find it interesting that she killed Nejima, and it seems like his curse stone would have been full to bursting of soul dregs. Why does she need more?
Yeah, let's find out about this. I want to go down this path.
No, instead of talking about that, how about we talk about why you're so shaken? As I thought, you have a curse stone too. You're a curse bearer, aren't you, lady?
Huh. I'm not answering.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Ah, there we go. Huh?
Ma'am? Ma'am! Damn! Did she fulfill the conditions?
She sure did. Okay, time for a beatdown. Jeez, why did you try to hide it now of all times? I wouldn't have come if you weren't a curse bearer.
Oh my god.
Lots of screaming. Damn. It's fucking brutal.
Ah, stop!
Too bad. She's already dead.
This is horrific.
I'll be taking her curse stone. What? Huh? All the haunting clappers needed was a source of fire. That was a close one. Now then. What will you do, Mr. Investigator? You're not a curse bearer, so I don't have any reason to kill you. But I won't show you mercy if you're going to try and capture me. So, what'll it be?
I still don't know how a curse works. It's too risky to make a move.
Your employer's already dead anyway, so... There's no reason for you to go out of your way to arrest me, right?
I can still do my duty as a citizen and report you, you know.
Oh, what a surprise! This is where you decide to suddenly choose the side of righteousness? She was after the same thing, you know. No clean hands when it comes to soul dregs. Well, it looks like you don't have anything to say about that. I'll be taking my leave then. Bye-bye. Turn.
Oof. Upon killing Hado Ishigama, a fellow curse-bearer, Ayame Tono obtained more than enough soul dregs for the Rite of Resurrection. However, it turned out that resurrecting someone who died a long time ago required an even larger amount. To fulfill her heart's deepest desires, she'd need to harvest more. So, she waited for the sun to set, for when the Feast of Shadows effects were at its peak. And she used the one-sided reed curse stone she had stolen from Fumichika Nejima. With it, she proceeded to kill all those whose personal information she knew, starting with those who mattered least to her. About the one-sided reed, kills by dismemberment one whose face, address, name, occupation, and location are all known by the curse bearer. Many of them were random men, gullible and disposable, drawn in by the allure of a female university student. One noteworthy victim among them was Tetsuo Tsutsumi, who, being a curse bearer himself, was promptly targeted for his soul dregs.
Wow.
Tsutsumi's death threw the investigation efforts into disarray, allowing Ayame to evade capture. Afterwards, she acquired various address registers and phone books and systematically killed the people listed in them. Unsuspecting victims could be safe at home, only to suddenly have their limbs severed. The strange death shook society to its core. Yep, there she is, the worst woman in the world.
Wow.
God damn. I don't know what I was expecting, but like, I wasn't expecting this.
I was not expecting this either. It looks like she literally really does want to resurrect fucking Hokusai.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
God damn. God. Like, I don't even know what to think right now. Like, we still don't know. But all things must come to an end, and so, in time, the killing stopped. Sometime after the killings, a modern-day genius female ukiyo-e artist burst onto the art scene. She introduced herself as the mysterious Mad Paintress, and her fame grew quickly as she presented one incredible work after another. Praised as the modern reincarnation of Katsushika Hokusai, she quickly made her own mark on history. Damn.
Yeah, she didn't want Hokusai, she wanted his glory.
Alright. Let's resume here. Alright. So we gotta figure out what the curse stone is. You know what? Let's try Do You Have a Light on You?
Sure.
Oh, it doesn't matter what we get.
Oh, okay. As I thought, you have a curse stone too. You're a curse bearer, aren't you, lady?
Yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Yes, I am. I'm sure you've already noticed. Well, yeah, around last night. It was a little too obvious. Judging by your dress, I'm guessing you've got the haunting clappers? Yes, that's right.
I wonder if to trigger it, she has to keep us talking.
Or she has to get us to stop talking because first time we didn't answer her question.
Yeah, if at any point we stop talking, we get got.
Yeah, can we look at we don't have how her curse works, but can we look at the legend of the Taiko?
Oh, yeah, it was built on a Midori show. On this estate was almost only a Disney fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to surround the fire, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip around it. Yeah, maybe the gossiping? I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell us much. Huh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's just refusing to answer questions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of soul drags on the table for killing a curse bearer, you know. I'm well aware.
Do you get soul dregs when you kill Nejima?
Of course, his curse stone already contains some soul drags as well. I think killing one more curse bearer will be enough for the rite. You can combine soul drags across several stones. Correct. All it needs is the prerequisite amount. As long as you've got it, it doesn't seem to matter where you got them from. I see. Then, you won't mind if I took them, right? My, lady. You're quite motivated, aren't you?
Ma'am.
Oh, that face.
Huh. Oh.
Your father, the chief inspector. I met him not too long ago. Oh, really? He came off a little stiff and awkward. There's a surprise.
Do we want to use the curse? I don't think I want to.
No, I mean...
Let's keep going.
I feel like if she's got a light on her, then we can just use it whenever. Let's learn some information.
Yeah.
But there was something charming about his seriousness, and it seemed like he cared a lot about his daughter. Ugh, please cut it out. It's gross. You don't know a thing about us. Outsiders shouldn't butt into another family's affairs. Though he may as well be a stranger to me now. Even if you've cut legal ties, you're still related by blood.
About that.
Huh? We're not related at all. Huh? He probably thought that I never noticed it, but It wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood. So you were adopted? Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. All they did? Like that's...
Yeah.
That's all they did.
All they did was feed me and shelter me and clothe me and get me to school and give me a future.
Give me an education. And yeah. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she married. But it was a stillbirth. The whole affair left a deep wound on her heart. My father couldn't bear to see it. So it was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost. He decided that all by himself. He didn't discuss it. Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful. So any baby would have been fine, as long as it would have comforted the woman who hoped to become a mother. Putting it in such a way. It's not easy to raise a child. My mother was bewildered. Wouldn't you be, after being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own? But she couldn't just abandon the baby either. Yeah, Yami, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Yet my father just left everything to my mother and never lent a hand. He's so damn selfish. The two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other, and the sight of it disgusted me. It was a messed up family, I tell you.
No.
Well, I guess my presence was to blame for that rift to begin with. You shouldn't say that. I know he's bad at expressing himself and has his work, but still, that shouldn't be an excuse. But knowing all that, I couldn't take it anymore. It just made me want to hurry up and leave home and live on my own. I still rely on him for tuition and allowance, but that much is normal for most kids, right?
Okay, so
wow.
Wow. So you're going around saying, "Oh, I cut ties and everything like that," but you are still taking his money and letting him put you up into it. Like, wow. Wow, Ayame. Wow.
Yeah. I don't want him to start acting like he's my father now just because he's doing minimum.
He's not. Oh my god.
Wow.
I am getting real angry.
I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like it was tough for all of you. I'm sorry. You're right. It's not my place to talk about your family. Well, I may have said too much. To think I spilled all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Could it be that we were talking about had something to do with the activation conditions for the haunting clappers? Who knows, Wow. I mean, okay, so she's basically like the reincarnation of Nejima's awful girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, like, this tracks.
It does track.
They're two horrible people who are perfect for one another.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah.
Oh, this makes less sense to people who aren't familiar with that era, but that kind of ideology was common in the youths at the time, especially people who could afford going to university. She's more a product of her peers rather than just being a total full bitch. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's still really gross.
It's still awful. But...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you smoke? Huh? Well, a little.
It's bad for you. Stop it.
Feel free to smoke if you want to, please. I'm okay. I don't see any ashtrays out on display either. Does no one smoke in this family? A little rare, isn't it? Nobody in the family does.
Richter's just kind of like steepling his fingers, watching this 4D chess match play out.
Yep.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. Then why did you ask me if I did all of a? Then why did you ask me if I did all of a sudden? Well. Let's talk about Nejima.
Yeah.
How did you kill Fumichika Nejima? I'm not telling you. I only ask because it does concern me. He was one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. There's not much to say. We talked and he cleared the conditions for my stone. Did he show any signs of remorse over his past crimes? It didn't feel like he did, no. I see. The world is full of trash men, I tell you. Oh, I'm aware. I'm married to one. That's... I agree.
Yeah. Richter's over here like, I'm not getting involved.
Nope. He's quiet as a mouse.
Oh, more Nejima.
In a way, I guess you could say you put a stop to Nejima's mass murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. Huh? I picked up his curse stone on the one-sided reed of the one-sided reed. It really is something else. Unfortunately, I can't use a curse stone that's not mine until it's late at night. Really? Are you okay with telling me that? Ah, how silly of me. I let that slip. Tee-hee! What is your wish, Ayame? Is it really to resurrect Tsushika Hokusai? Yes. There's no life that holds more value than his. What were you just saying about men are trash?
Yeah.
Including my own. You're saying you'd be willing to die if it meant bringing Hokusai back to life. Not all life is equal. At least, not to me.
Red flag!
I mean, she's a walking red flag.
She's the United Nations of red flags.
Oh, a life that can birth art with the power to move hearts is infinitely more worthy. Compared to that, the life of someone like me, someone who can't produce a thing, has no value. That's unhinged.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm still young. It's the age for wild thoughts.
No, you're not supposed to let your intrusive thoughts win, Ayame.
Yeah, you can't produce art because you have no heart or soul, Ayame.
Ooh, you're AI.
But aren't you the same as me? What? You've got a life more important than your own. A life you consider more important than the lives of many others. That's what you're doing it all for, isn't it? You're right. If I can save my son, I couldn't care less about my life or the lives of others. Who's unhinged now?
You.
Still you, Ayame.
Still you.
Definitely you.
Oh yeah, impulsive thoughts, you're right.
I'm a mother. It is what it is. Dang! The feelings of a proper parent are something else.
What do you... Ugh. You have proper parents.
But if that's your wish, then... what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Oh, I haven't thought of it.
Kill everyone.
just keep on trying to bring Hokusai back some other way. You really are obsessed. You and Hihaku's chairwoman might be cut from the same cloth. Who's that? She's like an all-powerful vortex of obsession turned to yokai-level proportions. You're saying I'll end up like her?
Rad!
Are you looking forward to such a future? I'd rather not have to wait till I'm old and creaking. I want it to happen now. Man, honestly, I feel like Haruo is one of the best written characters in this game, which is saying a lot because all of the characters in this game are written really well. What I really hope for Haruo is for her to, like, take all of this stuff that she's witnessed over the past 24, 36 hours and, like, come to some conclusions and maybe find some closure.
Yeah.
And to move on.
And move on,
That's my hope. Yeah. I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering for you, Haruo. I'll put my life on the line for Hokusai.
All right.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Listen, Ayame. I have something to ask you. No. The answer is no. The curse stone in your possession. I'm not giving it up. You're right. We're both made of stronger stuff than that. You're not giving it up. And neither am I. You know full well, right? There's no room left for negotiation here. You're right. There's not.
Except I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
Oh, maybe I have to use the curse.
I think we have to.
Oh, dip.
Like, stop one serial killer kind of thing. Ah! Did you try to use your curse just now?
Wait, what?
It seems I didn't meet your curse's conditions. I wonder if it was smart to secretly toss the lighter I was carrying earlier.
Oh.
When did... You made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking. If a source of fire is a condition for your stone, then you won't see me falling for it now. You wasted your chance with all this chatter. All you needed to do was activate your curse first. I brought everything Nejima had on him, including the lighter he was holding. But it's over now. That's okay, Haruo. We'll get her next time.
Yep.
Yes, I concede. I just light her on fire yourself.
Here we go.
Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're out of options.
Richter, what are you doing?
I wish he would just, like, rise up from behind her and give a thumbs up.
Yep.
It might be possible for Mr. Investigator there to pin me down by force. But he's not going to do that, is he?
Correct. I won't take that risk, not while your curse conditions are unknown. Huh.
Coward. I came to kill you and acquire your soul dregs, but after hearing you out, I got a question for you. Why don't you just give up on the Rite of Resurrection? You said it was your son, right? The one you want to bring back? But haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son is content knowing you cared for him this much. I'm truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live, right? Yes. Well, even if you both live to see it, your son would grow up knowing you for who you are, someone who stole the lives of others to bring him back. You would be putting the burden of shouldering all the lives sacrificed for him on his little shoulders.
Damn, Ayame. Persuasion check.
Jesus. Yeah, big words from a sociopath. Are you really okay with that? No. If you didn't even think about that, then what you're doing is not for your son. It's for yourself. Aren't you just bringing him back to fill your own desires?
Hey, let's talk about selfishness for a second, Ayame.
Yeah, seriously. That's not.
Ma'am? What she's saying may be harsh, but holds a kernel of truth. Don't reduce yourself to nothing but a mother who would sacrifice anything for her son.
But that's not.
We discovered the truth behind his kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way. Getting to the heart of things is what an investigator does. ...
What will you do?
Ma'am, if you relinquish the curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. You won't be a target anymore. Ayame is giving you a chance. Think hard, and then give your answer. I want her to give it up.
I do too.
I want her to move on.
Yeah.
Don't give her the stone.
Well, if we give her the stone, that doesn't necessarily mean that's end condition for the game, because we've still got cops and schoolgirls to go back to.
Right. If we don't... The thing is, she does have the one-sided read. Well, I mean, if we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. She could kill us anytime regardless.
Right.
At this point, though, I feel like showing some growth might prompt her to not.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, she is a sociopath, but there's a method to her madness.
Right.
Like, she's gonna go after the other curse stones before coming back to kill Haruhi. Like, if we give it to her, she has no reason to hang around and kill us.
Right. Yeah, like I said, no matter what, because she has both the one-sided read and the Taiko Tsuguru, like, it's a no-win condition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it up.
Yeah. Very well. I still feel like this is gonna come back to Mayu's curse stone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here. Thanks. Glad you could see reason.
Ma'am, you made the right choice.
Dang, you really didn't collect any soul dregs, huh? I promised myself that if I ever used it, it would only be once. But in the end, it didn't come down to numbers. So they only need to be carrying a flame. This seems pretty practical. Well, I'll be taking my leave then. There's no point going after you for soul dregs, so I'm off to the next curser.
Do you know who remains? You speak as if you already figured it out.
I've got a pretty good idea from our talk. What will you do? Do you plan on stopping me?
Nah. It's not my place to intervene.
All right, then.
Press X to doubt.
Hey, lady, can I borrow your phone?
Fuck you. No.
I don't mind. But who are you calling?
Ghostbusters.
The cops. I think it would be faster if I called them directly.
Oh, she's gonna get taken in.
Yeah.
And brought directly to what's his face?
Tsutsumi, yeah.
Oh, you know, we could go back. We can't just set her on fire right now.
We can. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do some catharsis.
Do 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 do
Do do do do.
Man, please think this through. Nope, we did.
Doing it.
Oh no.
Yikes. That's fine. She got it coming.
Man, why?
She's a psychopath, Victor. It was the only way. Richter. Could we settle any outstanding tabs now?
Yeah, sure. Some
Ooh.
days later. Did they elope? Amamori, you got a moment?
I guess I'll be Amamori.
Oh,
Of course. What is it, Richter?
I was just curious. Have you heard of the legend of the mother who prayed to the Sumida River and resurrected her dead child?
What are you on about?
The mother searched so desperately for her abducted child that she lost her mind. Her son was found dead in Sumida River, so she then built a mound and continued to pray there until her son somehow emerged from the mound, back from the dead. Or so the legend goes. I heard it's being adapted into a no play too.
Interesting. And?
Well, it just had me thinking that legends really do exist.
Sorry to ask again, but...
The fuck?
What are you on about?
That is cool that Haruhi kind of became a mystery.
Yeah, I like that.
We could just set her on fire. That was time well spent. I'm glad we did that.
I am too.
I feel accomplished. I feel that was justified.
I do too. Yeah, it feels good after learning what a horrible psychopath she was.
Yeah.
Even though we have to go back now and, Hey, Rio, we won!
We did it, Rio. We won. We burnt.
Actually, it's interesting to me. The credits are going a lot slower than they have in the other end.
That's true. God. We won. We did it. We murdered somebody.
Yeah, we set her on fire and her eyeballs melted. Haruhi can do a little murder as a treat, yeah.
She's had to deal with so much.
She has, yeah. Yeah, they're letting us savor this ending.
God, yeah, we... Ugh. Visit Sumida Tourism Office. Hey, Teresa, let's go to Japan and let's go to Sumida. Let's go to Sumida
I want to
City.
go to Sumida. Yeah, let's go to Sumida City. How do I deserve to shank a bitch and fuck Richter? Yeah. And she did both.
I mean, she definitely did one thing. I'm gonna assume she did the other.
Yeah. I feel like it's implied in this ending.
Oh. Hey, there's more. Never mind. It is what it is. Welcome to my office. It might be small and dirty, but welcome.
What?
Come on, Ernestine. Say hello. Oh, that's right. He's a bird.
That's right.
That's it. Good girl. Oh, that boy over there? That must be... Hey kid, I'm a private investigator. I worked with your mother not too long ago. What's that? You want to be an investigator when you grow up too? That's great. It's so much better than becoming a police officer.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I'm Amore. Don't you tell the kid to give up on his dreams. I think it's a great idea. Why don't you bring us all some tea instead? Pardon me, let's start over. What brings you to my humble office today?
Huh. Well, I actually like that ending.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Here we go.
Here we
Preparing
go.
for